fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
All right, CDL fans, it's time to kick off part 2 of this April 19th game day. And another Southern Divisional matchup coming up for you to start part 2 off. The New Mexico Monsters are on the road looking to go above 500. The Phoenix Firebirds trying to fight their way back into the season. See what happens next. Monsters, Firebirds on CDL Live.
Welcome back to CDL Live, ladies and gentlemen. Another game on tap for you, and yet another Southern Divisional game on tap for you. We got the New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on the Phoenix Firebirds. Let's take a look at these lineups. New Mexico comes out first with See You Later, followed by Patriot, followed by Dragon. Then finally a 5-point gainer, it is Champion. To the home side of the field, Black Marinello starts off first for the Phoenix Firebirds, followed by Enzo 2. Yes, followed by Green Arrow, and then Bentley at the 5-point gainer position.
New Mexico wins 15-10.
Predicted matches. Okay, let's find out. 5-0. Phoenix in the lead. Patriot now out there. Interference call. If he collides with Patriot, another interference. These two teams going at it here. Interference called yet again. Still 5-0 Firebirds, and now 10-0 Phoenix in the lead. Here comes Dragon now to do battle with Black Marinello. He's having a good game so far. And 15-0 the final. Phoenix gets the win over New Mexico. Black Marinello doing his job today, and the Firebirds come away with a big, much-needed win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our next game now. A Southeast Division battle between the Miami Mafia and the Carolina Wildcats. It's coming up next. Let's get you down to the field for the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, a Southeast Division battle between the Miami Mafia and the Carolina Wildcats. Take a look at these lineups. Splittin comes out first for the Miami Mafia, followed by Mach 6. Monkey at the captain spot, and then Cloak and Dagger at 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, Carolina comes out with 23, followed by Mustang 1, Rocket Oil, and Yellow Ferrari GT at 5-point gainer. So here we go. 23 and Splittin. Splittin gets the flip, and 5-0 Miami has the win. The lead. Well, Splittin Image has the win, like Charlie Sheen with that flip. But anyways, score 5-0. Miami in the lead. Make that 10-0. Splittin Image doing his thing here, but now in comes Rocket Oil trying to keep Carolina in the game. Interference call. And 15-0 is going to be the final as Rocket Oil goes down, and the Miami Mafia have a dominant win here. Splittin doing his thing. And we'll be back with more games on CDL Live.
All right, CDL fans, our next game coming up is straight from the Northern Division. The defending world champion Bradford Brawlers are home tonight to take on the Dayton Rebels, who've actually been pretty impressive this season. Doing a lot better than they were last year, no doubt about it. Rebels, Brawlers, next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live for another divisional battle in a divisional game day. This one from the Northern Division. It is the Dayton Rebels on the road to take on the Bradford Brawlers. Let's take a look at these lineups. Dayton comes out first with Yellow 68, followed by Toe. Darkwing at the captain spot, and then Red Jaguar at 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, the Bradford Brawlers come out with Spinebuster, followed by Green Indy. At the captain spot is Escalade. And then finally, we got Dirty Rat at 5-point gainer. Would you not do that? You're crumpling up the field, man. I'm just saying. Come on. There we go. Game on. Spinebuster up against Yellow 68. So these two will do battle here. And it's going to be 5-0 Bradford in the lead. Now out comes Toe to take on Spinebuster here. No interference, but he's still up. Toe, a very good defensive player, trying to hang in there. And he's rolling, he's staying up. 5-0 Brawlers in the lead, but Toe trying to get the Rebels into this game here, get them on the board. Spinebuster, of course, going for that 10-0 lead. We got a battle on our hands. These two going at it. And it's going to be 10-0 Brawlers in the lead. Darkwing now coming out. And Darkwing will go down. Spinebuster staying up. And it's going to be a 15-0 win for the Bradford Brawlers. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. We got more coming up on CDL Live.
Two teams coming up next with nearly identical records. 4-5-1 is the Idaho Cowboys. Indianapolis Reapers, 4-5-0-1. And they're battling for supremacy in that Central Division. Of course, Chicago has something to say about that. So does St. Louis. But nonetheless, that's main event material. Let's get on to this one. Idaho, Indy, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you from the Central Division here. We got the Idaho Cowboys on the road to take on the Indianapolis Reapers. Take a look at these lineups. Idaho comes out first with Blue Vet, followed by Arachnarod. Then we got Red 07 there, and Scorpion takes 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, the Indianapolis Reapers come out with Green Enzo, followed by Candy, followed by Gold Z28. Yep, and then Speed Shot at 5-point gainer. There we go, Green Enzo and Blue Corvette. They both go down 5-5. This game starts off tied. Candy and Arachnarod. Candy gets the flip on them, 10-5, Indianapolis. Out comes Red 07, and he both goes down, him and Candy, so 15-10. Indy in the lead. Yeah. Nope, he goes down right away, and 15-10 is going to be the final. Scorpion goes down easy there, and 15-10, the Reapers have the win. They have reaped what they sowed, and that is a win. Was that good? Okay, I'm going to stop. We will come back with more bad jokes from me and more great games on CDL Live.
All right, we are back with another game now. Getting ready to get started is the Hartford Homies, who are on the road tonight to take on the Boston Vandals. Let's go on ahead and get you down the field for the start of the game. Boston, Hartford, in the Battle of New England. It's coming up next.
Welcome back to CDL Live, ladies and gentlemen. We got a battle coming up from the Northeast Division. We've got the Hartford Homies on the road to take on the Boston Vandals, the Battle of New England here. We haven't seen stuff like this since the Whalers and the Bruins, but here we go. Starting off for Hartford is going to be Hammer there, followed by Gold Dust, followed by Silver Melina, and then finally Silhouette Jr. at 5-point gainer. The home side of the field, Boston comes out with Silver Swoop, followed by Purple Indy, followed by Monkey Ball, and then finally a 5-point gainer there is going to be Red Medina. So here we go, Hartford and Boston starting things off. Silver Swoop and Hammer. Hammer will get the right away, and he gets the flip. 5-0 Hartford in the lead. Make it 10-0. Purple Indy goes down right away. Monkey Ball now out there. And Monkey Ball gets Boston back in the game. 10-5. Gold Dust now out there against Monkey Ball. Interference call. And Monkey Ball has gotten this game tied. 10-10. Silver Melina now out there. Top comes off, but goes right back on. And again, goes right back on there. He's still up. That top keeps coming off, but he's still in it. And that time, he actually does go down. But he also takes Monkey Ball down as well. So the score, 15-15. We are going into overtime. Silhouette Jr. up against Red Medina. And in OT, the Boston Vandals have the win over the Hartford Homies. So a pretty big upset there by Boston. Stick around. We got more action to come on CDL Live.
Where my X is? What the? Where's my X at? This ain't. No. Messed up, guys. It's really messed up. If the Phoenix Firebirds could talk, they tell you they want excess energy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in our next game, we got the Seattle Lumberjacks, who are going to be on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. The Lightning having an impressive season, a lot better than last year. Seattle wants to get back to where they were last year, having a good year, making the playoffs. Of course, San Diego didn't do that, so they're trying to reverse things. Let's just get you down the field for this Pacific Division battle. Lumberjacks, Lightning, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live, and we got a Pacific Division battle on tap for you. The Seattle Lumberjacks on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. Take a look at these lineups. Spencer comes out first for Seattle, followed by Buzzoff, followed by 42nd, and followed by Desert Jeep at 5-point gainer. They are the underdogs in this game. San Diego comes out with 40 Ford, 24 Hours, 7 Series, and 16 Angels at 5-point gainer position. Now
I predict 15-5 San Diego.
we'll see what happens.
This is just like Silver.
Yeah. Well, San Diego needs the win to keep up with their Los Angeles Blades, so let's see how they respond here. LA got the win over San Francisco earlier, and this one will start off tied at 5. Seattle needs wins to just catch up with the rest of the division there. So who's going to get the better of who today? Buzzoff in 24 Hours going at it. Two highly aerodynamic cars in a great battle here. Still tied at 5. Buzzoff stays up after almost going down yet again there. Hey, man, these two are going at it. Neither car giving in. 24 Hours. And Buzzoff.
24 Hours hasn't even like moved yet.
Yeah, 24 Hours has been pretty stable. Buzzoff, though, playing some defense here. And he does go down in the end there. So 10-5. San Diego, out comes 42nd. Do battle with 24 Hours. And now he's sending 24 Hours on the defensive.
Ooh.
So these two going at it. Some heavy hitting being done by 42nd. Yep. Still up. Off screen, but still up. This is a battle on our hands here between Seattle and San Diego. 24 Hours trying to get the win. But 42nd staying in until that hit. And it's going to be the final. 15-5.
Didn't I say it?
Alex calls the final. Take it to Vegas. You might have won some money there. 15-5 the final. Lightning get the win over the Seattle Lumberjacks. Stick around because we got more on CDL Live.
How will the Pittsburgh Destroyers respond to taking their first regulation loss of the season? We're about to find out. They are on the road tonight to take on Northern Division rivals, the Milwaukee Mob. Let's get you down to the field for the start of the game. Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live for another divisional matchup. Northern divisional matchup, I should say. Pittsburgh Destroyers are on the road to take on the Milwaukee Mob. How would it be the Boston Vandals when they just played? Anyway, Pittsburgh Destroyers and Milwaukee Mob. Pittsburgh comes out with Zebra, Green Blaze, What Jr., and then finally Faradox at 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, the Milwaukee Mob, a little change-up in their lineup. Black Spider starts things off for them, followed by Ratified. Then we got 80 Vet, and then Black 308 at 5-point gainer. Here we go. Black Spider out there against Zebra. Start things off between Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. And Black Spider goes down. 5-0 Pittsburgh. Interference.
It's going to be 15-5, I think.
It doesn't matter what you think. 5-0 now, make it 10-0. Pittsburgh in the lead. 80 Vet trying to keep Milwaukee in this one. Pittsburgh, a very strong team, as you are seeing here, and they get the win. 15-0 the final. Zebra doing his thing, and the Destroyers have another win on their great season. We'll be back to you with more action on CDL Live.
The battle for the Southeast Division is heating up, and especially with this game. Southeast Division's two top teams right now. The Jacksonville Bangums holding down first place in that division. They're on the road tonight to take on the second place team, the Puerto Rico Playas. Let's find out what happens. Bangums, Playas, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We got a game on our hands here, a Southeast Division game. It's a battle for the lead in the Southeast Division, basically. The Jacksonville Bangums are on the road to take on the Puerto Rico Playas. Actually, even if you got the win today, I don't think you passed them because you lost it. Anyway. But still, it would go a long way, a Puerto Rico win. But nonetheless, Jacksonville comes out first with Yellow Ferrari, followed by Testarossa, Black Spectite at the captain spot, and then at 5-point gainer is Silver Vet 2. To the home side of the field, Puerto Rico comes out with 9-17. Green Suzuka, they pulled him up from Wilkes-Barre Scranton, as they did Vulture, who comes out at the captain spot. Orange Amazon at 5-point gainer. This all happened with that whole trade between Alex Johnson, with his Puerto Rico and LA team, and the Gwanda Outlaws. Big trade moves made. But here we go. We got a game to do here. 9-17 out there against Yellow Ferrari. These two going at it. Start this game. Still scoreless until that one. 5-0 Puerto Rico. Testarossa out against 9-17 now. Ooh, Testarossa has a piece go flying. See how it affects him. Whoa! He loses his top there.
Take a timeout.
Timeout taken by Puerto Rico. We come back. Oh, wait. He snapped back together there. Might need some tape later. Oh, no. Yeah, he's apart. Again. Anyway. We're taking a timeout. Puerto Rico's first of the game. We'll be back. All right, back to the game. Their first timeout taken there. And back to the game. Testarossa at 9-17. With some tape on him now. And he's staying up there against Testarossa, but not for long. 5-5. Jacksonville ties the game. Out comes Green Suzuka, and him and Testarossa both go down. So it comes down to Black Spectite and Vulture, both the captains of the game here. And Vulture takes down Black Spectite. That was an upset there. 15-10 Puerto Rico. No interference there. They both got to get back up. Vulture up against Silver Vet 2. Once again, they both got to get back up. And neither of them can stay up here. Interference called on that one. And this game is going into overtime. Silver Vet 2 takes down Vulture. So now Orange Amazon out there for Puerto Rico. And out there for Jacksonville is Silver Vet 2. Interference called. So we are in overtime. And Silver Vet 2 gets the flip, and the Jacksonville Bangums have the win on the road in OT. Oh, great game there. Stick around. We got more coming. Well, one more coming. The main event. St. Louis Twisters. Undefeated in regulation, and they look to keep it that way as they'll be home against division rivals, the Chicago Wind Attack. And that is coming up next on CDL Live.
Remember I was talking about main event material? Well, here's that main event material. The two top teams at the top of the Central Division take each other on in our main event of the night. The Chicago Wind Attack on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters, who are now the only unbeaten team in regulation in the entire league. St. Louis, Chicago, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live for our main event. A battle from the Central Division and what should be an epic battle. The Chicago Wind Attack are on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters. Let's take a look at these lineups. Chicago comes out first with Glitter, followed by R, followed by Inferno. And at the 5-point gainer position, it is Racer X. To the home side of the field, St. Louis comes out with Mini Trek, followed by Silver Indy, followed by Diablo 1, and then Mustang 2 at 5-point gainer. Alex, room for St. Louis, hoping LA can get up into the top spot in the conference. Two very heavy hitters, and Chicago has the lead. Glitter takes down Mini Truck, 5-0 wind attack. Out comes Silver Indy now. He'll get the flip to tie the game. 5-5 the score. Twisters have not lost a game in regulation yet. They look to keep it that way and get the win here tonight. Here's Series C. Interference call, but no flip on the plate. No interference there. No switch on sides, and then 10-5, St. Louis in the lead. R goes down up against Silver Indy, and now Inferno's out there, and him and Silver Indy both go down.
Oh, come on, Diablo, take this fuck.
15-10 the score. St. Louis in the lead, and Racer X now out there. Racer X trying to force OT, and he does.
Really, Diablo?
This game will go into OT, so St. Louis will stay unbeaten in regulation at the very least, but they'd like to get a win. Racer X up against Mustang 2. Mustang 2 goes down, and the Chicago Wind Attack have the win in an epic game here. It goes into overtime. Wind Attack 20, St. Louis Twisters 15. And we'll have more coming up for the next game day on CDL Live, the epic one here. So stay tuned for more on Car Demolition League Live.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.